I was crying my eyes out for the answer. I was in the bathtub in the middle of the night. I must have been in there for hours. Well, it seemed like hours to me. I didn't even realize that my skin was all shriveled up because of the cold water and all that. I didn't even realize how hungry I must have been then, because I'd spent the entire day just worrying and worrying about the next day. I didn't want the next day to come. I was praying and quoting scripture, begging God, beseeching Him by His own mercies. Please don't let this happen. Please don't let this happen. I wished I could stop time, but I could hear my clock ticking. Tick tock, tick tock. I wanted to smash it in because it was a constant reminder that I'm seconds away to my most dreaded day, the worst day of my life. I wanted to find out from God. I wanted Him to speak to me audibly and tell me what the outcome would be. Would He reverse it? Would He change it? Would He use His power as God? I eventually came out of the tub. I don't even know when I fell asleep. I did not know that a human being could cry so much. Didn't know how much tears I have in me. I cried. I prayed interchangeably, quoted scripture. Morning came. When morning came, my heart started pounding so much, and I was worried sick. I don't even think I was conscious of the fact that I was wearing mismatched clothes. I don't even think I had breakfast. I know for sure I did not have my morning coffee. I don't know what I looked like, whether I'd combed my hair or whether I didn't care. All I wanted was for the answer. So I walked there. Did I meet people on the way? I don't know. Did anybody greet me on the way? No clue. So I got there and I waited. The wait was the hardest. People were moving up and down. Nobody was saying anything. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know who to ask. I didn't know who to talk to. So I just waited like everybody else. I kept gritting my teeth, tapping my foot, frustrated, pacing up and down, worried sick. What was the outcome going to be? I could no longer pray in the midst of people, but I was mumbling something. I was shaking like a leaf. And then I saw them wheel her in. She came with a crew of people. Where her leg once was now a stump. The doctor came to me and said, the operation was successful. I was in a daze. It wasn't the operation I'd asked for. I'd asked for her leg to be saved. The doctor said the gangrene was so bad that it caused a very, very bad infection, so it had to go to save her life. He handed me the foot. He said, do you want to take it home with you, or do you want the hospital to dispose of it? I went and I spoke to my mom for the first time in weeks. And she said, let the hospital dispose of it. Was that the answer that I'd hoped for? Was that the answer that I'd prayed for? Was that the answer that I desired? I don't know. 4 years later, her other foot has now developed gangrene. Are we going to go through the same journey? Will I go through the same pains? What answer will I get this time? Will God respond the same way he responded before? It's a waiting game. But she's well.